Alright, hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we have more information on something that we did speak about in an earlier video. I don't know exactly what day I'm going to post it, but it was probably either the day before or a couple days before. But this has to still do with the 1.6 patch note thread, and it's more dev replies. This one's talking about an issue that a player has had, what's it called, regarding clans not being able to join him and just refusing to join him regardless if his reputation's all the way up and all his money's all the way up, and dev has made a big response to that. And also we have the new quests being gone over and pretty much talked about how you can get them, who gives it to you, and all of that, which I think is a good addition, and it should be in the patch notes in the future as well. So yeah, let's do it. Alrighty, so in this video, what's it called? The player shows off that what do you call it? That went even with, like, I think he said like 6 or 9 million, because I pre-watched this, 6 or 9 million what do you call it? Dinars, and also like 90 relationship. This guy still refuses to join him, right? So now the dev response says, here, Money Archon, which has 2 fiefs, wants from you to change sides. Okay, reduces when you go into war with this kingdom. Okay, because in case you are not in war with this kingdom, he has to leave his fiefs to his old kingdom while joining your kingdom. However, if you are in war, he takes his fiefs to your kingdom. I didn't know that. So, okay, so if you ask somebody to join you, and they have fiefs, and you're currently not at war with them, then they will what's it called? They will leave their fiefs behind to join you. But if you are at war with them and they join you, they take the fiefs with them. Interesting. I didn't know that. Okay. Okay, so he continues saying, however, if you are at war, he takes his fiefs to your kingdom. So if there is no war, he does not want to change sides because it will cost him losing fiefs. Cosplayers needs to pay Archon become too high, and that's why he directly rejects before persuasion. Interesting. Okay, that kind of makes sense. So what he's saying is the reason he declined joining was because the price was already way too high. He didn't want to leave his fiefs behind because obviously they weren't at war. They were just, what's it called? Pretty sure neutral, right? Yeah, they're neutral, as you can see right here. They're not enemies. And he just didn't want to leave his fiefs behind, so they automatically just rejected without even having the chance to actually enter the persuasion screen. Okay, interesting. He states, also know that even he takes his old fiefs when you are at war with Southern Empire. Location of his fiefs also matter. If they are located inside Southern Empire surrounded by other Southern Empire fiefs, he will want more money while changing sides because it will be hard for him to defend those fiefs against the Southern Empire after he joins your kingdom. Interesting. So what he's stating is, if his fiefs are way farther away, then he will need pretty much more money to defend it. That's also interesting. Then he continues saying, we will make directly rejecting conditions a bit harder in 1.6.1. Maybe here Archon wants 1.5 million and it is directly rejected. We will make it 2.25 million in case player has 6 million. 1.6.0 formula was opponent directly rejecting if money needed is 20% of player's money. At 1.6.1 it will be 33% plus 250k. Also, we were changing dialogue. Opponents say while rejecting your offer, if it is not... Oh, I cannot read. What in the world? I'm spacing out. Sorry, it's kind of late. Also, we were changing dialogue. Opponent says while rejecting your offer, if it was not clear enough why he rejects. Okay, so he's pretty much saying that he's going to give a reason for why he rejects. And as he states right here, if the offer that he wants to offer you is higher than 20% of your current money, then it will be automatically rejected in 1.6. And then in 1.6.1, he says they're going to be raising that to 33% of your money plus 250k dinars. Interesting. Okay. So they're going to make it a little bit easier, and then you're going to be able to talk to more people, and you won't be automatically rejected as much. So they just made it to a small enough. They made it kind of too small of a number, and now they're kind of upping it. Okay. Then he states, you can wonder why Archon wants about... What in the world? You can wonder why Archon wants about 2 million estimated. We do not see exact amount. Even your relationship is 98. Each castle's value is about 300 to 500k, and leaving 2 of them will cost him 1 million. Also, you are a weak kingdom. You are a weak kingdom. You want from him to leave a strong faction with 7 towns, 9 castles, and 5,600 strength, and join your weak kingdom, which has only 1 castle and 700 strength. And maybe this relation is also good with his king. Okay, so he's saying why the price might be high, and all these things do make sense. If he's leaving his fiefs behind, that's going to cost him money. If he's leaving a very strong faction and joining a weaker faction, which is yours, that might also play a factor into how much he wants. And also, he might actually like the king he's currently with, so that might also cost even more. And then it states about other starving topic. Please send me a save file. Okay, so he's talking about a different thing. Okay. But yeah, there it is. If you're wondering why a lot of clans are automatically rejecting offers, there it is. If it's more than 20% of the player's money, they will reject it. This will be upped in 1.6.1. But yeah, there it is. Do I personally like it or dislike it? If it's a gameplay feature, you know what I mean, you could always play around with it. Yeah, I don't think it's that bad. I think it's okay. I think we'll see. I think this will be a lot better. The 33% plus 250k will be a lot better than the current 20%. But if it's a gameplay feature, I'm okay with it. I don't need to see exactly how much they want. If they just want to automatically reject me, it is what it is. I don't think it's like automatically rejecting you for the rest of the game. I think it's once you get past that threshold, then they'll be open to actually talk to you. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But yeah. Okay. Now moving on to the quest. So he stated, I don't know if it was like maybe it was like 2 days ago, that he would gather this information and post it for us. So here it is. All right. So the first quest we got was gang needs recruits. The quest giver is a gang leader. They're located in any town really. And quest conditions: relationship of the quest giver with the player must be above -10. The quest giver's faction must be at peace with the player's faction. There mustn't be an active quest of the same type. Okay, so pretty generous. It's pretty easy to actually get this quest, to be honest with you. So even if you have 0 relationship with the quest giver, which is the gang leader, you should be fine. You have to be at peace, obviously. You can't sneak into the town. And you can't have the same quest open. Okay. And a quick quest summary. The gang leader needs new recruits, bandits. Okay, so it's pretty much like, I think it's the same way the other, there's another one that, I forgot exactly what it's called, but is it needs recruits as well? I forgot exactly what the quest is called, but there's one where you have to just catch prisoners, and then you can drop it off because he needs, I think it's laborers. It's like needs laborers or something like that. Landowner needs, I think it's something along those lines. But yeah, this is a very similar quest, but good to see another version of it because it's pretty good quest in terms of payout. Next, we have Conquest of City. So the quest giver is a faction leader. Interesting, so it's kind of a big quest. Quest conditions: relationship of the quest giver with the player must be above -10. Again, pretty generous. The quest giver's faction must be at war with at least one faction. Quest giver must be a fief owner. Player and quest giver must be in the same faction. There mustn't be an active quest of the same type. Okay, so this one's a little bit more, I want to say tricky, but you have to do a little bit more to actually get it. So you have to be the same. You have to be in the same faction as the faction leader that you're trying to get this, what do you call it? This quest from. What's it called? They must be at war, obviously, because it's called Conquest of City, so I'm guessing you're going to be sieging a city. And the quest giver must be a fief owner, which most of the time a faction leader is. And the quick summary: your faction leader will ask you to conquer a town/castle within a given time frame. Interesting. So just like a time siege in a way. Okay. And then the last one, third one we have is Noble Revolt. The quest giver is a lord that's not a faction leader. Okay. Quest conditions: quest giver must be a fief owner. Quest giver's faction must have at least 3 settlements. Okay. Relations of the quest giver with the player must be above -10. So I'm guessing that's kind of like what most of the quests are now that I'm looking at it. Player's party size must be at least 50. There mustn't be an active quest of the same type. The player mustn't be a faction leader. The player must be a member of the quest giver's faction. So kind of similar to the last one that we had, except this one is for a lord and not a faction leader. And also you need a army of 50. And the quick summary, the quest giver will ask you to put a stop to a potential upcoming revolt. I'm wondering, do we fight this in the town? Do we do can all 50, what's it called? The whole 50 troops fit in the town scene and we fight in the town scene? That would be kind of cool. I think that would be kind of a cool concept. But, yeah. Solid quests. Like I said before, I am going to make a video about every single quest in the game, and as quests are added, I'm going to just do like a little mini playthrough just so you can see how all the quests are played through. I think that'd be kind of a good thing to have as a resource. I'm gonna put it all in one playlist, and you know, y'all can go crazy. But yeah, that's coming soon. But yeah, he continues by saying, I didn't go into details intentionally about how the quests play out. Go and try them, but you know the requirements for them to appear. True. I think it's pretty good. Good format. I think this should be put into the patch notes as well of the future quests that are added. And then he asks, any plans for E3? We have no plans for E3. That's tough. Alrighty, that will do it for me. Kind of quick update. Yeah, good stuff. This what's it called? Automatic rejecting. I don't have a problem with it. I feel like people will have a problem with it because they're going to be like, oh, I want to see exactly how much he needs. But I think, well, I don't think. I know that the amount changes over time, all the time pretty much, on how much, what's it called, a lord might want to pretty much join your, what's it called, kingdom. So, I don't mind it. Hopefully this is a lot better and people like this a lot more, the change from 20 to 33. And yeah, I like this format. I think it should be used more. But that will do it for me. Ask me any questions and concerns, and like always, stay safe.